Morning! And thanks for tuning in for some Breakfast Tunes, where we go step by step using simple shapes like eggs, sausages, and toast to build our favorite cartoons. Today, we're going to learn how to draw Olaf from the movie Frozen. Are you ready? Then let's get cooking. Now remember, the key to great cartoons is to be light and loose and messy with your pencil. Nobody can draw a perfect circle, so please stop trying to be perfect. Just have fun drawing messy eggs and sausages and other simple shapes and seeing what you make when you put them all together. And the best part? If you're light with your pencil, you can always go back with a darker pencil or a marker afterwards and keep the lines you want and erase the ones you don't. Sound good? Awesome. Now let's get busy making mistakes. Okay, let's get started drawing Olaf from Frozen. Now, as always, all you're going to need is a piece of paper, a pencil, and an eraser. And at the end of the video, I'll be taking a Sharpie to trace over the pencil lines I want to keep. So to begin, let's put our pencil somewhere around the middle of the page, and we're going to go up a little bit, not all the way to the top, up a little bit. And what we're going to do is draw an egg shape, which shouldn't be a surprise because I'm always talking about eggs and sausages. We're going to make this a pretty skinny egg. This is going to be Olaf's head. And remember, we're not worried about being perfect. Look, nice and light and loose and messy. We won't worry about those lines. We'll get those later. That's why we're nice and light. And there we go for the head. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is at the bottom of the shape, we're going to draw kind of like a letter U that goes around here, or like a shape of a snowball because it is a snowball. So we're going to do this nice and light. I guess you could eat a snowball for breakfast, right? I mean, I don't know how delicious it would be, but it's just ice. There we go. There's that shape there. And now what we're going to do is this same shape again, but a bit bigger for the body going down underneath this. So we're going to start out here, go down. There we go, and around, nice and light. Maybe make it a little bigger there. Awesome. Okay. And at the bottom, what we're going to draw is just two little pieces of toast, or half pieces of toast for the feet. So let's see, I'm just going to go out a little bit and over and up. And then I'm going to do the same thing right beside it here. Out, over, and up. Great. Okay. So what we're going to do is go back up to this first shape, which is Olaf's head, this egg here. And I'm going to find about the middle, and I'm going to go up a little bit and maybe just a little bit to the left here. What I'm going to draw is a circle here. Now, we can never draw a perfect circle, as I keep saying, so don't worry about being perfect. Just draw a little circle as best you can with little lines there. There we go. Great. And now what we're going to draw is to the right of it and towards the bottom, we're going to draw kind of like a triangular shape for the nose. And if we're thinking of a food shape, we can say like a carrot shape because it is a carrot. So we're going to draw kind of a letter C here and go out. And then we're just going to kind of round the edge and pinch the end a little bit there. See, and then come back. There we go. There we go. Okay, now what we're going to draw is the other eye. And now it's about the same size as this, but we don't need, it's hiding behind the nose here. So we don't need to do the full circle, but what we're going to do is start here and go around to there and just end it at, with little lines, end it at the carrot. There we go. There we go. There's the other eye. Okay, now what we can do is we're going to go below this eye here at the bottom. We're going to go over a little bit and just draw a little half circle. And this is the trickiest part of drawing Olaf. And it's not that hard, but just something we want to pay attention where we're putting our pencil. So what we're going to do is on this little half circle or half egg, I'll put a little dot right there. And then we're going to go over to this eye, go out to the line on the side, and I'll even make a little dot there so we know where to start and where to end. And what we're going to do is draw kind of like a smushed letter C that goes out and around and back up to this dot here. But again, you don't need to do it all in one. You can do it in little lines that go out and down. And where are we going? Back up to there. So we're just going to connect it there. Awesome. And that's Olaf's top lip. Okay, now what we can do is underneath the carrot, if we go straight down to this new line we've created, we're going to put kind of like this shape down here, a little piece of toast. We're going to draw a little cut off piece of toast here for Olaf's tooth or teeth. I think it's just one tooth, it looks like. So down, over, and up. Great. And now what we're going to do is Olaf is very happy, so he's got a big smile and his mouth's wide open. So what we're going to do is where this line starts here, we're going to start at the same spot, but we're going to do a kind of half egg and loop and come back up to the tooth here. So we're going to go down like a half egg and then turn the corner and come back up. Awesome. Great. Okay, next thing we're going to do is above this little half circle, we're going to do a bigger half circle or like a letter C that goes out and comes back to that line. So it looks like a letter C, doesn't it? There we go. Great. Okay, now let's try, how about we do Olaf's eyebrows? And what we do for that is we're up here, we're going to draw it right in this area. And what we're going to do, it's kind of like a French fry shape, like a rectangle. So we're going to draw a little line going down and then we're going to go curve it. And it's kind of like a triangle because we're not going to put 4 points. We're going to have 3. So 1, 2, 3. And we're going to bring it back to that line there. And then we're going to do the same thing over here. A little straight line and curve it. It can go over that line, no problem. But instead of drawing a rectangle, we're just going to have 3 points. 1, 2, 3. And then take this point and bring it back up to there. Great. Okay, how about we draw Olaf's, I guess you would say hair. It sticks, but why not? It can be, we'll call it his hair. So at the top here, what we're going to do is draw, I'm going to draw kind of like a long, skinny sausage right there, going up and back. Next thing we do is beside it, I'm going to draw a slightly smaller one. Same kind of thing that bends a little bit more. And back. And I might actually draw a little sausage coming off there. And then we're going to do one final stick that's bending that way, the opposite direction. So there we go. Let's see. Awesome. There we go. We have Olaf's hair. Okay. Now, how about we draw the pieces of coal on Olaf's body? So you could just draw a circular shape if you want. Because it's coal, it's got some edges, so it can almost look more like an octagon if you like. And now it can be any shape and that you want it to be. So just have fun with it. It can have little bumps in it. So there's one. That's a pretty big one. And then we're going to do 2 more. So let's see. Here we go. Just a kind of clunky circular shape here. Like I said, like an octagon, or like a stop sign kind of thing. Doesn't have to be perfect. Great. Okay, now let's do Olaf's arms. So we're going to start up here, kind of the same level of where that piece of coal is. And what I'm going to do is just draw a little line that goes out there. And then I'll put a little straight line down. And we're just going to follow and make the same line follow that one right there. And then we'll just put a little line to stop it. And what I'll do now is draw a little French fry or rectangle going this way for his thumb. And then what I'm going to do is 3 of these shapes over here. Continue this one. A little bit longer though for his fingers. There's another little rectangle. And another one. Great. And what we're going to do now is go out this side. Olaf's going to be waving at us. So we'll do the same type of shape, but this time I'm going to put a little bend in it so for his elbow as he waves to us. So right where these two lines meet, this egg and this egg or snowball, I'm going to draw a little line out, and then I'm going to bend it a little bit, going up there. And then I'm going to do the same thing here, about the same width as that one. For another stick for the arm, I'm going to draw a little line out there. Awesome. And then we're going to do the same thing with the fingers. We're going to draw these French fries, one going off this way for the thumb, and then we'll do three slightly longer ones for the fingers. There you go. There's 1, 2, and one more. Awesome. We can really see Olaf coming together, and now is my favorite part, and that is drawing the pupils. Actually, before we do that, I'm just going to put a couple little details, little curved lines in the carrot. When you get those little lines in the carrot, really make it look like a carrot. Okay, next thing we're going to do is my favorite part, like I always say, is how the pupils bring the character to life, and that is we are going to draw in the middle of this circle. We're going to draw just a slightly smaller circle right in the middle. There we go. Great. And then we're going to come over to this one, this eye, and we're going to make it a little more to the left here, not in the middle of the circle, but a little more to the left. So we'll do about the same size. Awesome. And I'll show you a neat little trick. Inside these circles, if you draw a little letter C in the top right hand corner and a little letter C there, when we color these in, that'll really make it look like they're 3D and have some reflection in the eyes. And you can do that with every cartoon that you draw if that's something that you like, because it's a neat little trick that goes a long way when you're drawing. Okay, so you know what? I'm going to just color in just to show you. You leave that little part open and you color around inside the pupil. And it really brings the character to life. Okay, so what I think the last thing we have to do is maybe not have Olaf floating in space. So we'll do a little bit of snow in the background here where he's standing. So what we're going to draw is just little half circles like this. They can be random and wherever you want that. So it looks like he's standing in some snow. Just little bumps along the way. There we go. And if you want to, you could even draw some triangles for trees in the background, some small ones. There we go. Just nice and light. Overlapping, just a couple little details in the background. Some bushes. And then when you're done, you could even draw some stars, a moon, a sun, whatever you want. Okay, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to take my Sharpie and go trace over the lines that I do want to keep. And then after a few minutes, when it's dry, I'll take my eraser and get rid of the pencil lines, and we'll have a nice bold drawing that we could color in with markers or pencil crayons or crayons. Now, as a reminder, I'm left-handed, and so I'm going to always start on the right-hand side and go this way so that I don't smudge the marker. If you're right-handed, you can start on the left-hand side and work this way, and you'll see what I mean. I'm going to leave the background alone right now and just work on Olaf. So, again, not worried about being perfect. I'm going to go with my marker and draw all the lines I want to keep, and not worry about all those little ones that we don't need to keep, like lines like that. We don't need that one. So what I'll do is just ignore those lines and keep the ones I want. And then afterwards, you see how I ignored these lines in there? Afterwards, we'll go with a pencil and erase the lines we don't want. I think I might color this in inside the mouth here so we really get a good idea of how Olaf looks while he's smiling. And there we go. I'm going to leave it a moment or two to make sure that the marker has dried, and then I'm going to go over it with my eraser and get rid of all these lines that I don't need. And there you go. We've drawn Olaf from Frozen. Now, as always, don't worry if it doesn't look just like mine. Everybody has their own unique style and creativity and ways of drawing. So yours is going to look different than everybody else's in the world. And that's what makes art awesome, is that every piece is unique. So I hope you had fun. You enjoyed practicing your eggs and sausages and being light and messy with your pencil. And we'll see you on the next episode. Hey, Breakfast Tuners! If you enjoyed today's video, please hit like and subscribe so that you'll know when the next video is posted. Also, I'll be adding new activity sheets on a regular basis at caresmithcreations.com, and you can find updates on Instagram at caresmithcreations. See you soon and keep on tuning!